I wonder if CMR go come touch me tonight. Or I wonder if him go, do something. Why should a child have to go through that? Because I feel like I don't want to live without a man. A parent is here to protect a child. And in this case, we see that the father or the father figure that is in this child's life is here and he's not doing his part. So the mother, and a mother in every depth, when they say man can't say maybe, but the woman can't say that because of you push out the child. A mother should never in no day and age fail their daughter in this lane. Tell her, if your daughter come to you and said, John, do something to me, it is your duty to believe this child and protect this child at all costs.
If the street says he's king. So you're telling me that because everybody say I'm a king, people them just have to please the people them, because the people them want that. So you just give king of the dancehall to Vybz Kartel. Like the other artists them will put in hard work, them no matter. It's just Vybz Kartel, because Vybz Kartel everybody like him. So the other artists them will put in hard work, them no matter. Like Shampa, like Shaggy, we bring dancehall music internationally. Like Shabba Ranks, we bring dancehall music internationally. You tell me, say them no matter? You would have just throw the title, give Vybz Kartel just like that?
Welcome my suburbs and my subdons. Big up on a nice clean self. And to newbies here, welcome to the channel. Coming up in this video, I have two different panel discussion with persons giving their opinion on the two most trending topics right now on social media. Now, the first panel discussion is about the Carter family. So a couple days ago, right, CMR was featured on the Fix podcast, clearing his name and answering questions about getting arrested for allegedly molesting his stepdaughter. A lot of people are questioning what was the purpose of the interview because like myself, we are left with more questions than answers, right? Not only that, people are upset at the Fix for giving CMR a platform to speak. Now, the second video is about who should be crowned the king of dancehall. So let's get into the first video, and please to thumbs up the video to support the channel and subscribe for more daily updates.
When I read the information on that police report, that little girl was not lying about what happened. She was very detailed. She could remember every time that he made her feel uncomfortable.
Talk truth.
There was also, what also struck me was the fact that she had to go to school and say this to a teacher, which is one thing that somebody else brought up. So that goes to show that mom isn't even listening. She feels like mom is so in love with this man that if I say something to her, it's gonna fall on deaf ears. Nothing is going to happen. Also, the police was very correct when he said it's gonna fall on technicality because of course there is nothing to DNA test. He did not grape her. You understand? So of course, nothing to do for DNA test and say, oh, it happened because there's the proof. There was semen, there was this, there was that. It's nothing there to say whatever. And the adult, knew what he was doing. Because there was a baby camera in the room. I don't know if anybody else read that.
Yo, hey,
there was a baby camera in the room. But it wasn't working. It records. It records, but it doesn't save the recording. It doesn't save the recording. So this man knows exactly what he was doing. And let me tell you what he was doing. He was grooming her. So he did little touches here and there. Oh, let me see if I can brush on her breast. Oh, let me see if I touch her right here, oh, she's gonna respond. And because those 2 times she didn't say anything, he thought that it was okay to push it a little bit further. Let me tell you something. I have a daughter. My daughter is 7 years old. And my child goes nowhere without me because of these same reasons. And when I'm teaching my daughter about appropriate and inappropriate touches, I teach her the basics, and I also tell her that any touch that makes her uncomfortable, any touch that makes her uncomfortable is inappropriate. If it makes you uncomfortable, it is inappropriate, and you need to tell me. This man should not be allowed to even be around his own biological kids because he was preying on that little girl. He was preying on her, and he was trying to groom her. And I am very happy that she spoke up. And to the gentleman that was speaking about CPS, let me tell you something. I have a degree in psychology because my end game was social work. But when I spoke to other social workers that worked at CPS and all of these government places, it's not what you want to do. It is not what your intuition tells you to do. It is what the superior believes you should do. CPS has failed a lot of children. A lot of children. Go and read the stats in America, because people feel like, oh, because it's America, they're always correct and everything goes according to the law. Lies. Corruption is everywhere. Incompetencies are every single where. They are Jamaica, they are foreign. Yeah. Now because it name big foreign, no means that people not corrupt, incompetent. Some people that even like do them job. So I could talk about that. Yeah. Which was one of my reasons I decided to no longer do this. I don't want to do it because I cannot know that this child is in danger. My intuition, my mother's intuition kicks in and tell me that this child is in danger. And because my superior says, no, you have to leave the child there. I leave the child there, and then something happens to that child. I cannot sleep. I am not going to be able to sleep. Because to me, I failed that child, even though there was nothing else that I could do because my superior says otherwise. Can't go over them head neither because superior follow with the other person where they over them head say as well. So I don't want to hear no about CPS. I don't want to hear anything about CPS. If CRISSY loves her kids, if she loves those kids, I would advise her, just go your separate ways. Let this man go. Let this man go. It might be hard. Yes, it's very pressuring. But let me tell you something. As a mother, nothing. As my daughter raised the flag and say, hey, this is happening. I rather that when I move you out the situation, you was wrong, but I want to know that I protect you. I will sleep in my bed and eat comfortably because I know I was protecting my child. Whether she right or she wrong, yeah, but protect her as long as she said, listen, this is it. Okay, we're moving out of the situation. I don't care if me have to go homeless, me have to sleep on the ground. Me not care. I could have somebody where I'll feed with. I will make that sacrifice for my child. I will. So all of the people them where I gonna say, oh, CRISSY have high blood pressure and CRISSY this and that. Okay, kudos. But wouldn't it be less stressful to remove your child and yourself from a stressful situation? This man has been proven to be toxic over and over again. Over and over again, this man has been proven to be toxic. He is not even a faithful husband.
Hey,
Not
a lie you
even
tell.
a faithful husband.
No. You're not going to do that, you know. You're not going to do that, you know. Harry said he is a faithful husband. What you mean?
Let me tell you. So this man is so toxic. So why the money for that? You are talented. Chris is a very talented woman. Mr. Chrissy do hair, makeup, all of those things are multi-million-dollar businesses that she can capitalize off of. She will not go broke or hungry if she leaves this man alone. So all of those excuses, get with those. Please get with those. Those excuses are ridiculous as a mother. They are very ridiculous. And I would love to hear her response. I would love, and I am going to sit and watch if further we're going to see this man back in videos with this child and living in the same house as this child. Because let me tell you, this situation is just so sad. So sad. And to the guy that says this child could one day get fed up and say, I would rather not be here on this earth, and do something to her.
People, I am going to be as blunt as possible. This topic is a very touchy topic, right? This whole CMR molesting his daughter, allegedly molesting his stepdaughter situation. Now, based on the Fix interview, people, what I gained from that interview, I gained nothing, because he did not answer any of the questions. He went around in circle and not answer the questions, or he pretended he didn't understand what the question was saying. So it's like he went on there to make the public know that the charges were dropped, he's innocent. That's all he wanted to bring across, because nothing that CMR said on that podcast really don't make sense, because he's going to say that the child is the best daughter anyone could have, while he's also throwing her under the bus by saying that he is innocent. So if he is innocent and nothing go as to what the media is saying, that is proving to us that the child is a liar, and then you're going to say that she is a good child. So CMR literally came and played in everyone's face.
You are very correct. You are so correct. Because a lot of people that go through these things, they don't know how to manage them. Thank God for those of us who are, I hate the word survivors.
No.
I like no, victim. I hate the word victim.
Victors.
I love, yes. I prefer that one. No victim. A lot of us has gone through the motion. And we've survived, but we were never the same people after those impacts. Never the same. It has altered us mentally, emotionally, and sometimes maybe physically due to the impact of the damage or what had happened. Yeah, a lot of us. So yes, she could be one of those that say, listen, I cannot take it anymore, and just check out. Check right out. But listen, that is it for me. I just want to watch and see, because this is just sad. Sad that technicality caused this man to get off just like that. Very sad. Yeah.
All right, thank you, Queen. Appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. All right.
You're welcome.
You know, I wonder if CMR go come touch me tonight. Or I wonder if him go, do something. Why should a child have to go through that? Because I feel like I don't want to live without a man. Final, and then I'm going to stop holding up your line. A parent is here to protect a child. And in this case, we see that the father or the father figure that is in this child's life is here, and he's not doing his part. So the mother, and a mother in every depth, when they say man can't say maybe, but the woman can't say that because you push out the child. Right? A mother should never, in no day and age, fail their daughter in this length, like fail her. If your daughter come to you and said, John, do something to me, it is your duty. I don't care if I'm the president, I don't care if it's a policeman, I don't care who it is your duty to believe this child and protect this child at all costs. Because it takes a lot of courage and a lot of strength to report something like this. Grown women are scared out of their mind. Scared to go and report when something happened to them. Can you imagine a child that is brave enough to say, raise her hand and say, this is not right and this happened to me. And that's all I have to say about it.
All right, thank you very much.
CMR, to be honest, the interview on the fix, CMR showed no empathy. To be honest, I got more ego from the interview than anything else. This man is so full of himself and so full of ego. And I don't know how many of y'all realizes that he threw CRISSY under the bus multiple times.
Thank you.
You are most welcome.
Jerome.
Oh.
Yeah, me there already.
Go on.
Now watch and I look at me and see what I go on. But yeah, me I say really. You see, oh, you gone?
No, man, me there, man.
You see that thing, yeah? I lose my mother because of something similar to this. And I'm my fault why I lose my mother, because probably if I keep my mouth shut, like some of them mother and some of them people, yeah, mother probably are still alive. Is that what I say?
Mm-hmm.
I'm see something when me young in already. The family member of mine, I do something to her next to go cousin of mine. I'm gonna tell my mother. And my mother said, Jesus Christ, why you have to go see that? Why you have to go see? In fact, mother tell me not say nothing to nobody. But the man did take a set for me and the man did not beat me up. Then I shut my mouth. So I go back to my mother and my mother say, you know what? Station. And lock him up. Court. And God sent me here for my mother. My mother never sick from nowhere. Mother dead. Court case drop. Coming in I got a court. But that gone, you know. But what me I talk about is outrage. I see some people are outrage. But they're not outrage. If they not lose the masses, if CMR never lose in popularity when he got cheap on CRISSY, you'd have some of them same people, yeah, I back him. I try him get unpopular. Because I see in the video, yeah, I take them things serious, you know. Because I take it to treat it. I see me lose my mother over something like this now, yo. Them look on him, I tell you something that cut a boy truth if a boy touch out my daughter and my son. I straight that. But yeah, some of them people up on here, so which part, I see I better come on here, so and talk, I want to suck off a little boy would. And right now, 10,000, I see people are gather for him to come out of detention. And I tell you, say, if I hold a boy like that, really, I don't know what I do, because I tell you, say, I take them things personal. Come and lose my mother for something like this. Is that what I say? I didn't come for a program for guys, really, but...
I know you go, my general. How are you, man? Does you need to explain that to me, brother? How are you?
So, when I see some of them are outrage. If CMR popular, them wouldn't beat him so bad. But all me I say to mother and father, I want to protect on the youth, them because I protect mine. As me tell people, say, yo, me have my son there Jamaica, me dep on a flight next. So me take things serious, not even beard me, not beard my daughter, you know, when she young, you know. Is what me say, I don't say me not trust myself or whatever, but me don't want my name call up and nothing like that, because guess what? I know me lose my mother for something like this.
All right, so what I want to say is that I've been working in the pediatric department for 5 years, and we get these cases a lot. Now, as much as we, the adults, our parents, we have to face the sad truth and reality. This do happen on a constant basis. Little young girls or boys come in and they state what have happened to them, and a lot of the times the mothers do not believe when the statement come from their daughters. They do not believe. They stand very strong on the side of their partner, and they then now make the victim, sorry to say the word victim, but victim feel way worse than what they really feel already. And yes, coming into the hospital, depending on some of these girls, some of them do try to commit the susu, and they have failed on trying to attempt, whether jumping off a building, slashing of the hands and so forth. We do vaginal testing, and then they do speak to a psychiatrist. Now, not every young person, whether or not they have a so-called strong relationship with their mother, speak to their mother. A lot of kids prefer to speak to strangers, or maybe a cousin, a best friend, or the next door neighbor, or even the best friend of their mother. But it's for them to find, or teachers or whoever, counselor, but it's for them to find the personnel that they feel most comfortable and trust to open up, because that situation is not something that is easily can be spoken of. Now, when they talk, it's not all children talk. Some children, you can read their body language and know that something is up. If the particular individual that is touching them come into the room, they will bring their head down in a cowardly way. Their eyes will be facing the floor. They will shake, they will shiver, they will jump. Now, this may not be the case of being touched all the time, but these are some of the signs, and it's for you to read between the lines. But a lot of us, when we're caught within the heart or within our own situation that's going on within our life, we are blind to these things. A child don't need to physically open their mouth and tell you, hey, such and such touch me. You could read their body language and figure it out, but we don't want to figure it out. What we have seen is that when the mothers are told on their daughters being touched, they are ashamed of what their family members are going to say. They are ashamed of what the public is viewing of them are going to say, and they are ashamed of the workplace. So therefore they build an enemy block, and they take it out on the victim. And a lot of them do go to court, really, and they do testify on behalf of their husbands. And if the child is still within their household, some of them do make the child feel worse than how they feel, and they coach them in a way of, yes. Some of them do rekindle back their statement, or some of them, the mere fact of seeing their siblings breaking down crying, they see the mother crying, they're saying it's hard when you have a huge family of 20, let's say 20 members, and one auntie and one uncle is saying that they believe you, and the rest of the 14 or 15 is saying that you're lying.
My thing is that when CMR was asked if there's any awkwardness in the family after everything, he is making it look as if everything is okay. Everything went back to normal as it used to be. And I know he is capping. Believe me, that interview, man, bash CMR and anything people, but everything that CMR said on that interview, I think he is capping. It's all cap. He's making it seem as if there is no cold shoulders. Everybody is just good. Everything is back to normal. And I doubt it's anything close to what he's saying.
Something is definitely going on in the home, and it need an independent body of people. You understand? To really go there and find out what is really going on. Secondly, why he cannot comment, or people bashing him about commenting on the little girl. You have to remember that the little girl is a juvenile. The little girl is still in need of care and protection. And if there's no way and shape that him can come on any social media platform and talk anything degrading against her, because that's come under cybercrime. You understand? So you have to be careful. You can't come out and start bash him and bash the little girl and say stuff like that when he's going to actually be a father and have to share the same room with her. Feds will come down upon you for that. Because them watch them things too. And them follow them things too. So you have to be careful. So him not coming out and making the comment and talk about what the little girl, I can understand that. Now if his fans want him to come out and make a public statement, it should just be man enough to come out and say, alright, yo, there was an allegation of XYZ with my daughter, blah 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 against me. I just want to know, say, they are not child death, nothing like that happened. We are go through a little time as a family, but we are get to it because there's, it's disturbing and blah 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 blah, whatever. But him can't bash the little girl on social media because that's a no-no. You understand? And he will implicate himself in another way, committing other offenses. So them have to understand how to really deal with the situation moving forward. I know a lot of women on the channel, they are very emotional. They are very touchy when you come on to this point. And it's a very touchy subject. Me, myself, I condemn every act if such act had ever happened, no matter how suffice. Because one of the things why I condemn it is because, let me tell you, it is the lower level of sexual misconduct can committed on a man or a woman, and which is just touching inappropriately. But it's a one that is very hard to prove, especially if you don't have a third eye or third party to say, yes, I see when you do it, or whatever. You understand? So, we have to be mindful again. We're not put nobody under the bus, but in conclusion, what all I'm saying is that something is going on in the home.
You have to let me, General, land, please.
Yeah, something is going on in the home, and I believe that it should be looked into. All right, that's just my view on it.
All right, thank you. Appreciate you, man. Respect. Yeah. And people, please, we have to be tolerant too, because remember he's a former police officer, so so he has to spend a little bit more time in bringing it across the professional way.
The thing is that, people, CMR cannot bash the child. He cannot, as you hear what the man said, CMR cannot bash the child on the media, right? So when he's going to come and say that the child is his daughter and he cannot speak ill of his child, in the first place, CMR, if that's your daughter as you claimed she is, if you really and truly loved her as you said you do, why did you come and do the interview there? Why did you come and do the interview? Because even though you didn't answer certain questions, it's still... let me tell you something, people. I think this interview opened a whole can of worms that CMR was not ready for. The interview opened a whole can of worms. Because you're going to say she's your daughter, she's the best child, and you're throwing her under the bus by saying that you're innocent, right? You did not get charged for nothing, you're innocent. So that shows that the child lied on you. I don't know if common sense not common these days or what. Because CMR tend to speak fluently and he tends to have a little education. But common sense really not common. And I don't know why CRISSY allowed this man to go and do an interview. I don't understand. With all of that being said, we're moving on to the next segment of the video. Now it is with another panel discussion, and it's about who to be claimed, who to be crowned, the king of dancehall. So let's get into it.
Sean Paul would have been more king of the dancehall to me still than both of them. If the street says he's king, he's king. So you're telling me that because everybody say I'm a king, people them just have to please the people them, because the people them want that. So you just give king of the dancehall to Vybz Kartel. Like the other artists them will put in hard work, them no matter. It's just Vybz Kartel, because Vybz Kartel everybody like him. So the other artists them will put in hard work, them no matter. Like Sean Paul, like Shaggy, you know, we bring dancehall music internationally. Like Shabba Ranks, we bring dancehall music internationally. You tell me, say them no matter? You would have just throw the title, give Vybz Kartel just like that? Jimbo, listen to me. I am not being biased, me I be honest. If people them just make it look like say you just listen, may I show you the difference between when you're being a fan and when you're speaking logics. Rest being a fan for a bit. I understand that you're a fan. I understand that you're a loyal fan. But let's speak the truth. Let's be honest. You really do believe Vybz Kartel deserve to be king of the dancehall music? Yes, we does. Vybz Kartel, we are giving him flowers, but I don't think Vybz Kartel put in the work what missing enough of the artists them put in. The work what missing enough of the artists them put in, me not think teacher put in the work there yet. Artists were there before Vybz Kartel, me not think 2 minutes.
Yo, listen, listen, man, we got to talk to you. We got to talk to you.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to tell you something. Listen. So hold on. When Vybz Kartel that prison hold on, why they never try to run the place? Why? Why the fuck?
Not talk about run the place, my boss. No, but me can ask you a question. Does Vybz Kartel is a bigger? Hold on, listen to me now. Yeah, you come up to argue, bro. Me tell you a conversation me deal with. See that you listen and we have a conversation. If you are gonna argue because you're a fan, me not a reason for that. Me a reason for logics. Bro, think about it. Does Vybz Kartel put in more work in dancehall music than Beenie Man?
There are enough of them. One thing, whole for them, brother. You can't him we got him under prison and sell gold, sell silver, and you know rate them man there and put in much work.
It's not about, alright, David, may I take you out of the box? Because you talk about ratings and you go down a fan street. May I talk about logics. You try to make it look like me no rater, man. May I try to make you understand so we are speak logical. Look into the situation, analyze it properly. Me not talk on the behalf of a fan. Me talk on the behalf of logics.
Yeah, I understand.
That more you understand. Me ask you a question. Do you think Vybz Kartel put in more work than Beenie Man in a dancehall music?
In a Beenie Man time, Beenie Man put in work, but you know, in a film time, you understand what I say? In a film time, you understand me, I say?
Hello.
Yeah, Gracie, welcome.
Hello.
Yeah, welcome.
Good night. How are you?
I'm fine.
Me tell you now, me I speak the right. Beenie Man put in more work more than Vybz Kartel. Beenie Man can dance on stage for 1 hour and sing a song. Entertain the crowd. People must look upon them something there.
That when you know.
Right now him can do it, him still can do it.
The technical man can fully skate them like a Beenie Kartel foot. Make people fly all about.
Vybz Kartel have a lot of hit song, yes?
No.
But Vybz Kartel can't, how Mr. Beenie Man perform on stage?
Yeah, no,
Vybz Kartel cannot do that. To me, that is my opinion.
No, it can't perform.
Alright, good night.
Your piece
Let me know.
Your piece can pull a shade like a Kartel pull a shade. I remember shades make people fly all about.
No, you see, when I talk about logic, somebody just can show you something logical about Vybz Kartel and Beenie Man. That's logic. She just spoke logics.
But
That's
me ask
logic.
you
That's true.
Make that question, General. You feel say right now, Beanie Man can make people fly from all about. Come to Jamaica, come run up a stadium, right now. Tell me true. Me just want to hear from you.
Of course, Beanie Man big in a brother. Where you feel like Beanie Man a baby artist? Beanie Man a big old artist in a brother.
Yeah, me general. Me understand what you're saying now. But to me, Beanie Man stop putting in work 13 years ago, big man. Beanie Man stop putting in work. You know, if you be real with the thing. You talk logic, me talk logic. When last Beanie Man put in work for we say, yeah, Beanie Man put in work. Cartel stay 13 years behind bar putting in work on top of work, big man. We have to give the man where he deserve, big man. Me not say Beanie Man was one king. Me not say Beanie Man no great. Beanie Man great. Beanie Man is the greatest entertainer what Jamaica ever make, what Jamaica ever see on stage. That a Beanie Man. We can't take that from Beanie Man. But Cartel put in work, brother.
When last Beanie Man have a hit song? When last Beanie Man have a hit song?
Yo, we not tell you if we go hit, cause the boss have tune from back then we can run the place same way. We not go hit, brother. We are talking about the work ethic where Cartel put in. Cartel stay 13 years behind bars and work like a crazy big man. We have to give it to Cartel.
Bro, what I am saying, right? Title King of the Dancer. Let me ask you guys. Who no believes a Vibes Cartel? Who no believes a Vibes Cartel deserve the title King of the Dancer?
Yes. Me say yes. Me say yes.
Then brother, if a man can die prison and put in so much work behind
Well,
bars.
I break down. Before we touch prison, I break down and truth to you and you're not going to believe this. Vibes Cartel has done extremely good behind bars, delivering hit songs and hit songs and hit songs. No doubt, can't take that from him. But be real. You really do think that Vibes Cartel deserves to be crowned King of Dancehall music over others where been a put in work throughout the time we're never there.
But which others from when time Cartel lock up? When I want to understand, you make me understand this. When time Cartel lock up 13 years, which man step to the front and say, yo, me a put in the work and me a run off dancehall?
Yeah.
Which one of them? Name me one of them. Cause the younger generation they take over with the trap dancehall, brother.
Alright.
And them take over. It was a Beanie Man. Yo, to me, Beanie Man one Cartel raise back a dead big man. I don't just start bias. Beanie Man time gone already.
Well, I know. Somebody say him say, alright, you didn't know say Vibes Cartel wasn't the only artist that made hit songs while incarcerated. But that person won't get acknowledgement because guess what? Most or the majority of people only acknowledge Vibes Cartel, so they won't look into history and dig up for certain things. You understand? Hold on. Jack Cure bust from behind bars. Jack Cure made hit songs and hit songs behind bars. A lot of people didn't know that. That's the difference when you're a fan and when you do know music.
No, we know Jack Cure make hits behind. Jack Cure greatest time behind prison, big man.
Then why Jack Cure won't receive the same acknowledgement where Una give Vibes Cartel praise for? And he does exactly the same thing. Think about it.
Okay, the level of work where Cartel put in, Jack Cure put in that work behind prison? I talk it out.
No, sir.
Remember, this is an actual fact also. Remember, Vibes Cartel was in for a longer time. Vibes, Jack Cure wasn't in for that amount of time like with Vibes Cartel. Get? But listen to this. Vibes Cartel was well established before he went to prison. Listen to this again. Vibes Cartel was at the peak of his career when he got incarcerated. Jack Cure was not even an artist we considered boss. Jack Cure boss from behind bar. So why people don't acknowledge Jack Cure like how them acknowledge Vibes Cartel?
That's not our problem. That's not our problem. Ask his fans. His fans is his fans. They cannot ask me. Ask who you talking to. Ask his fans that.
Listen Cartel work ethic is unmatched in Jamaica right now. Nobody does the work that Cartel does. The work ethic. None of them. And that man have over all of them, brother. The man work ethic crazy.
You know how things look right now. No make it look like say the veterans them never dig the foundation, build up with them.
No, we could never say that. We not got that. We not got that,
This time is just done. Beanie Man's time is done.
We not got that, brother. The veteran them lay the foundation, but it come a time when you have to step aside, big man, and give your next man to run it off.
No, but I think Beanie Man is right. Listen, guys. I think Beanie Man is right. I think Vice Cartel should earn it. So when
he already has.
Say, okay, let him earn.
He already has earned his spot in the dance hall. What are you talking about? Beanie Man music is done. He's not even making anything new anymore. Vibes is killing it with the new music and old stuff.
You know one thing, acknowledge with what Beanie Man say, Cartel need to go out there more. How Cartel to go out there more when the man stay in prison? And and you out here
and
free.
He's still making hits.
You should have been bigger than Cartel. Cartel was locked up, can't move.
He should have been, but
the visa them using against Cartel. Everyone knew that. The visa that he don't have to travel. That's what they are using against him. Just the visa that he don't have. And he's
blessed night. Cartel fans, Gaza fans. Wanna take the Cartel should answer Beanie Man. One question.
No. For what reason? What that good for?
And that me say too.
What that good for?
You don't take the Vice Cartel the answer, Beanie Man. You don't make a sense.
No, enough to answer him. Enough to answer him, brother.
No.
That's like raising the dead, big one.
Yes, listen how people say Beanie Man self-proclaimed. That means Vice Cartel is a self-proclaimed too.
No,
General.
It's the people say Cartel a king.
Because something, General.
I know so king going on, my boss. You have to work to be a king, you know. I know so it go.
Real talk.
As to what me said.
Real talk.
I think a lot of people are not understanding. No, Sean Paul and Shaggy, right? They don't claim dancehall. They don't think that they're dancehall artists. They classifies themselves as a reggae artist. So why are people dragging Sean Paul and Shaggy into this crown king of dancehall thing? They don't consider themselves to be a dancehall artist. No, reggae is expensive than dancehall. So a lot of persons are going to say they are reggae artists instead of a dancehall artist. Now that is why I think Vybz Kartel came back from prison with the intention to put dancehall on the same pedestal as reggae. You understand what I say? Now the next thing, a lot of people are saying Cartel and Beanie, who should be the king? Why isn't Bunty Killer in the picture as well? Because Bunty Killer, I think he has contributed way more than Beanie Man to the dancehall fraternity. I think he contributed a lot to the whole dancehall genre overall. So Bunty Killer should also be in the decision makings for who to be the king. Because I think that out of Cartel or Beanie Man, I would say Bunty is the king. Because he contributed so much to the business, he bossed so much artists. Bunty boss a lot of artists. Him give a lot of artists a voice. So he should also be in the discussion about this king title thing. Since as this king thing is so much of a big argument. Beanie Man, people, to be honest, Beanie Man, he was king back in the days. Yes, he was a good king. But I think the crown should go to someone else. But I think Cartel worked for the crown, but Cartel still needs to prove himself, and that is why you see him on the media daily, because he has so much to prove, because people are still doubting him. People are still doubting Vybz Cartel. They're going to say that Vybz Cartel cannot perform on the stage good. He cannot perform. He doesn't really perform well. So a lot of persons are saying that is one of the reasons why they won't crown Cartel, because he still needs to work on certain aspect of his career. Same way. Now, this man went to prison for 13 years. He came back. He had a lot to prove. Of course, the pressure is on him, and I think he's going to prove himself day by day. So let's see how it goes. Either way, if you have made it to the end, please ensure that you thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video. Bye.